ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. We have discussed three bodies. Now the same three bodies are discussed in a different manner called Panchakosha, 5 seats. What are these 5 seats? They are called Annamaya Kosha, the food seat, Pranamaya Kosha, the vital seat, Manomaya Kosha, the mind seat, Vijnanamaya Kosha, the knowledge seat, and Anandamaya Kosha, the bliss seat. We have to remember that these are coverings. These are not the self. Self is the innermost core. These 5 seats are coverings of the self. Now the outermost one, that is called Annamaya Kosha, the food seat. This is our physical body. This is our gross body. Why the physical body and gross body is called food seat? Because it is made by the essence of food, grows by the essence of food. Without food it perishes, and at the old age when it dies, it again becomes the food. How this physical body, the food seat, come into existence? Father gives a sperm, mother gives a ovum. That is formed because from the essence of food, because they eat food. Finally the food has become sperm and ovum. Then inside the mother's womb that forms a zygote. Zygote grows into embryo by the essence of food taken by the mother. Then a baby is born, sucks the mother's milk, that is food, and grows. Then finally a child eats food and grows, and body is formed due to the essence of food. And where from all these food comes? From the plants. And from where all these plants comes? From the earth. So food itself is the earth element. So from the earth element, mainly it has all the 5 elements. Mainly the physical body is formed. So this is made up of Panchabhuta, 5 elements: earth, water, fire, air and ether. After Panchikarana, means division and intermixing. So this is made from Panchikruta Panchabhuta. This, since food is the essence, this is called food seat. Now this is the outermost covering. So what in previous classification we call as gross body, or we call as a physical body, in this classification we call it food seat, Annamaya Kosha. So this is the outermost covering. Inner to it is called Pranamaya Kosha, the vital seat. This Pranamaya Kosha is the vital energy, the vital power. It is not the Mukhya Prana, not the total prana. When we are calling about the Mukhya Prana, we are not discussing this Pranamaya Kosha is a part of the Mukhya Prana, because in Mukhya Prana everything is covered. So we are only discussing the physiological energy, or what we call physiological energy will be more restricted, we call it a vital energy, Pranamaya Kosha. What are the components here? Pancha Prana is the major component. Prana, Apana, Samana, Vyana and Udana. Prana is responsible for breathing. Apana is responsible for excretion, passing urine, passing stool, passing semen, all these excretions of the body. Samana is the vital energy responsible for digestion and absorption of food and circulation throughout the body. Vyana is the life energy that is flowing in each cell, in all the 50 trillion cells in our body. It is passing through the nervous system. So that is the Vyana, the main coordinating energy, and found in each cell, each and every cell. Then we have Udana, the vital prana that takes away at with all the essence or imprints of actions in mind, along with mind and intellect, to the other worlds, and gives a birth where it will enter into a new body depending upon the karma. So that is the Udana. So Udana takes away the mind. So that is why Udana can be said that it has a it is carrying out the consciousness. Mind is not consciousness, it is reflecting the consciousness. Consciousness is the soul, the self, the Atman, but for ordinary speaking we called. So that vital energy Udana is responsible for that, taking away all the imprints of mind and intellect at the time of death. So these are the 5 pranas, they constitute the pranamaya kosha. These 5 pranas are one, but depending on the work we call it as 5. Along with it, we have 5 action organs. 5 action organs are what? Karmendriya. Organ of speech means lips, upper jaw, lower jaw, tongue, vocal cord. This is all organ of speech by which we speak. Then hands by which we work. Then legs by which there is movement, locomotion. Then payu and upastha, organ of defecation and organ of procreation. So these are the 5 action organs. Now all these 5 action organs and when we say the 5 action organs, we are not talking about the physical organs. Physical organ, all these are part of the food sheath, the essence of it. These 5 action organs, karmendriya, and 5 vital pranas are of the rajas quality, formed from the rajas quality of the apanchikruta panchibhuta. Panchikruta panchibhuta is the physical body after division and intermixing. Apanchikruta panchibhuta means before division and intermixing of the 5 elements: earth, water, fire, air and space. So their rajas quality is the main component of formation of these 5 organs of actions, and vital airs are also rajas quality. The vital air, the prana, vital prana is rajas, and the mind is the sattva quality. So these 5 karmendriyas are the organs of action, and 5 prana, they form the second layer. Second layer of covering, that is called the pranamaya kosha, and this is interior to food sheath, annamaya kosha. Then the third and innermost layer, outer is physical body, food sheath, then comes vital sheath, then inner to it is mind sheath, manomaya kosha. This mind sheath or the manomaya kosha, mind is the major component. Mind, we have studied that this is from the sattva quality. Then along with mind, it has 5 organs of knowledge, or 5 sense organs. The 5 sense organs are ear, skin, eyes, tongue and nose. Organ of hearing, the sound, organ of touch or sensation, organ of vision, organ of taste, and organ of smell. These 5 are from the sattva quality, formation from the sattva quality of the ego principle. From Mahata principle to ego principle, and their sattva quality, these 5 are formed. So mind is also from there, the sattva quality. Now mind and these 5, they bring the perception. Now mind directs to the vital sheath, pranamaya kosha, to react. So this is the third sheath from the outer side. If you go, then inner to the manomaya kosha or the mind sheath is called Vijnanamaya kosha, the knowledge sheath. The major component of this knowledge sheath is intellect. Intellect has 2 basic divisions. One is intellect based on learning, that is sanskaraja buddhi, and another is the viveka buddhi, the distinguishing intellect. So intellect is the main principle here, main component. Also the 5 Jnanendriyas, 5 sense organs. So 5 sense organs, they are in Manomaya kosha, the mind sheath, also in Vijnanamaya kosha, the knowledge sheath. So this is of all sattva qualities. Now when we receive a sensation through these 5 sense organs, what happens? Suddenly this intellect, it takes a decision. Now that decision is conveyed to mind. Now mind conveys to the organs of actions via prana to react. So in this way, the third layer is this, the fourth layer from the outer to inner is knowledge sheath, the Vijnanamaya kosha. Now these 3, vital sheath, mind sheath, and knowledge sheath, pranamaya kosha, manomaya kosha, and Vijnanamaya kosha, they form the second body, that is the Sukshma Sharira, subtle body or astral body. Then the innermost one is called the Anandamaya kosha, the bliss sheath. This bliss sheath is nothing but the Karana Sharira, causal body. This is in avidya, in ignorance. This is called Malina Sattva, the Sattva quality which is covered. The Sattva principle, it is covered, it is not manifested, covered by ignorance. It is embedded in ignorance. It gives us the happiness. The happiness we are getting is from the Anandamaya kosha. How? In 3 forms. That is called Priya, Moda, and Pramoda. Priya means which is dear to us. Now I don't have that. I don't have a house, but I want to have a house. And thinking about it, that if I have a house, I will enjoy this, I am becoming happy. That is Priya. Or I don't have a car. Thinking about car, that if I have this car, then this happiness will come. I am becoming happy. That is Priya. Happiness, thinking about the dear things, dear objects. One does not have a son, thinking about the son and getting happy. One does not have a spouse, thinking about a spouse and getting happy. So, which is dear, Priya. Then once the person have that, achieves that, have a house, have a son. Then the happiness he or she receives is called moda. That is moda, due to the acquiring the object of happiness. Now the person enjoys that, enjoys the house, enjoys the car. Then that happiness becomes a pramoda. So these three forms of happiness that a human being enjoys is actually from the Anandamaya Kosha. This Anandamaya Kosha is bliss seat, it is not the bliss. The bliss is the quality of the self. Since due to the self, due to the consciousness, due to the pure existence principle, all these qualities are reflecting in these seeds. So this is the innermost one, so bliss is reflected. And from there it is coming to the physical body in different forms. Coming to the intellect body, that is Vijnanamaya Kosha or knowledge seat. Coming to the mind body, that is mind seat. Coming to the vital seat, coming to the food seat. So in this way we have 5 seats. These 3 bodies, gross body, subtle body and causal body, is divided into these 5 seats. These are amply described in all the scriptures. This is in short to give a idea what it is. Those who want to read it in detail, better to read Taittiriya Upanishad, because it is described there in detail. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.